How's it going, everybody? Welcome to today's stick mobility class. I am Coach Ray. Thank you for joining me today. So for today's class, I do have two long sticks with me, all right? And I also have a kettlebell and a pad for us to kneel on. So today's class, I actually only wanted to specifically focus on upper body drills. So if your back's kind of sore, a little tight, bugging a little bit, this is gonna be the perfect class for you. So we're gonna focus on strengthening the shoulders. We're going to focus on a lot of T-spine extension, rotation, and getting ourselves into different positions to kind of work the spine out. We're also going to do a little bit of work on the chest and the lats as well. So again, this is going to be kind of a general upper body kind of day. So to start off with, I do want to start off with opening up the T-spine. So we're going to start with some extension drills. So from here, I have both sticks, and I'm going to kind of face to the side here. So my feet are going to be roughly about shoulder width apart, maybe slightly wider if comfortable. Now the sticks are going to be lined up with my shoulders here, and I want my hands at roughly about shoulder height. You can have them slightly up if you'd like. Now from here, what I want to do is I want to start to drive my hips back, reach my hands out, and I want to get into that extension here. Good. Make sure you breathe. Going to come back up. Excellent. We're going to go back into that again. Drive those hands out. Straighten those arms out. You want to try to lengthen that spine as much as you possibly can here. Make sure you breathe. Excellent. Come back up. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to start to bring those arms out as we're in that thoracic extension here. So I'll change the angle. Now go here. So drive those hips back, reach those hands out. Slowly bring the hands down or out. And you want to let the chest come down towards the floor here so you get a lot lower. Bring those shoulders into extension here. Bring them back out to the side. Then back up. Slowly come up and relax. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to put one stick down. And what I want to do here is we're going to focus on getting some rotation. I just wanted to change camera angles just a little bit here. Now with the rotation, we're going to do the standing, and I want to have my feet at roughly about hip to shoulder width apart, and I want to have the bottom of the stick lined up with the heel of my left foot. So the stick's on my left side of my body here. Now the objective is to reach the right hand across while rotating and driving that stick back here. You want to keep the hips forward, so you're going to need to squeeze those glutes, make sure they're nice and tight, lock that hip into extension. Now my hand is going to be roughly about chin level, and I want to keep my hips facing forward, so keep those glutes tight. Right hand is across the chest. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start rotating my shoulders towards my left, and I'm going to drive that stick into the ground lightly, extend my left hand out, and then reach across with my right hand. Excellent. I'm going to slowly come back. And we're going to repeat that a couple more times here. So rotate, reach across, come back nice and slow. Excellent. One more time. Rotate back, reach that left hand back, reach across with the right. Excellent. Come back. Now we're going to switch sides here. And so I'll turn to the side here. Sticks on my right side, line up with that right heel. Hand is at about chin height. Same thing. I want to drive that stick down really light. Rotate. Reach back. Reach across. Excellent. Back in. Go again, breathe. Reach across. Back in. Let's go one more time. Rotate. Reach across. Excellent. We're going to ease off and relax. Good. So now we're going to stretch out the lats a little bit. And so I'm going to take the pad. I'm going to go to a half kneeling position. I'm going to start with my left knee down first. And I want to have my left hand up. We've done this drill before. We're going to do that. Rotating to. So my left hand is up. So I'm going to do one hand across. And then the second hand assist. And then drop that left hip down towards the bottom of the stick. Then we're going to rotate to the right. We're going to get a huge amount of stretch on the right now. Excellent. Rotate back forward. Come out. Ease off. We're going to do that again. So rotate the stick a little bit. Same thing. Drop the left hip. Rotate the bottom of the stick here. Rotate to your right. Good. Rotate back to center. And then release it slow. Excellent. Let's go one more time. Rotate that stick. This way. Drop the left hip down. Reach. Rotate to the right. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Come up. Excellent. Ease off. Let's go ahead and switch sides here. So if you're really tight in the hips, you might actually feel it in the hips as well. So let's bring that right hand up, left hand across on the stick, drop that right hip down, rotate to the left. 3, 2, 1. Rotate back to center. Come up. Excellent. Ease off. Rotate that stick a bit. Right hand up. Left hand on the stick. Drop that right hip down. Really reach. Rotate to your left. Excellent. Come back forward. Ease off. Excellent. Let's go one last time here, folks. Drop that left hip down. Rotate to your left, or sorry, right hip down. Rotate to your left. Doing good. 3, 2, 1. Rotate forward. Come out and ease off. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to focus on opening up the T-spine a little bit more, at least in terms of rotation. So I'm going to take the stick, place it behind my mid-back, and I'm going to bring this left knee down. So I want to be in a tall kneeling position here. What I'm going to do from here is I'm actually going to, and I want my back feet, my feet, both ankles dorsiflexed, pushing in my big toe, and I want to sit down on my heels here. What I want to do from here, keeping the stick across my mid-back, I want to get a little bit of a hinge, and you can adjust your position as needed. Pull the stick apart, and then rotate the left end of the stick down in front so we get some rotation, but you want to keep those hips forward. And now I'm going to pull the stick apart. Excellent. I'm going to ease off. Come back. I'm going to rotate the right end of the stick down. Place it down. Pull the stick apart. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Let's go ahead and do that again. Try to get further across the body if you can. So pull that left end of the stick further across. Pull apart. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Come back to neutral. Pull the right end of the stick across. Pull apart. Good. Make sure you're breathing here. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Back to neutral. And stand up, nice and tall. Now I'm going to take the stick and we're going to bring it in front. So we're going to do kayaking here. So the main objective with this is to make sure that we're keeping the hips nice and forward. You don't want to find that you're hinging into it. So keep the glutes tight. And now I'm extending my ankle so the top of my foot or both feet are pressing into the ground here. So I do want to keep that tension. So squeeze those glutes, drive those feet into the floor. I'm going to start with my left hand up, grabbing the stick as wide as you can. I'm going to slowly drive that left hand forward and through. Right shoulder comes back, up and over. Now we're really trying to go through this slowly so we can make sure we get full movement in the shoulder blade. There we go. Nice and slow. Good. Make sure you're breathing here. Not getting any rotation in the spine. Excellent. Now we're going to start rotating here. So as that left hand comes up and over, I'm going to rotate to my right. Excellent. We're adding in the spine along with the shoulder blades. Good. Let's go a few more. Make sure you breathe. And relax. Perfect. So now we're going to go to a standing position. We don't need a pad anymore for now. And now I'm going to take this second stick. We're now going to stretch out those anterior tissues as well as the bicep here. So I'm going to have my feet roughly about hip to shoulder width apart. We're going to have the feet facing forward. Now in terms of where the sticks are, I prefer if you have the sticks roughly about where your midfoot is. Line up with midfoot. Now your thumbs need to be face down for this. So you're going to grab with your palms facing behind your body. So from here, hands are roughly about rib cage height. I want to squeeze my glutes, again locking those hips into extension. I want to lightly drive the sticks down into the floor, only about 15 to 20% tension. And then I'm going to slowly move my hands behind me, bringing my shoulders into extension, trying to bring those sticks as close in as I can go. Should be feeling a little bit of a stretch in the front of the shoulder and the biceps. Slowly bring them back forward. Excellent, ease off tension. I'm going to move my hands up a little bit more, a little closer to shoulder height. Same thing, so drive those sticks down. Okay, it's going to set those shoulders. Bring the sticks behind. Should be feeling a little bit of activation in the upper back. And again, a stretch in those biceps and shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Come back forward. Nice and slow. Excellent. Now it's going to bring those hands up a little higher. So now it'll be at about, they should be at shoulder height here, just about. Drive the sticks down lightly, 15%. Bring those sticks behind. Excellent, hold. And 3, 2, 1, bring them back forward. And ease off. Excellent, good. All right, so now this is where we're gonna switch gears. So now we're going to switch gears and getting into the upper body drills. So we're first going to start off with working on the rear delt and lat area. So a lot of that posterior chain. So we're going to use a 6 as a way to generate tension of driving down and then opening up and kind of doing a reverse fly type of movement. So I'm going to use a wall here because I want to use something stable for us to press into. So I'm going to step here, and I want the sticks to be angled behind me here. So from here, what I want to do is I want to drive the sticks back with about 50% tension. Should be feeling those lats engage, and I want my arms straight here. What I'm going to do from here now is I'm going to hinge until I'm just about parallel with the floor. Now from here, I'm going to bring my elbows, because I'm moving from the elbows, out and try to bring them in as close as I can handle. Hold that in range. 3, 2, 1, back down. Nice and slow till the arms are straight. Stand back up and ease off. Excellent. Let's go a few more repetitions here. Same thing. Let's increase that tension. Let's go 70%, arms straight, drive those sticks back, feel those lats engage, hinge, bring the sticks out, bring those elbows up and back, try to retract those shoulder blades as much as you can, hold, 3, 2, 1. Bring the sticks back down. Stand up. And ease off. Excellent. Let's go 2 more repetitions here. So you should be feeling the upper back, those posterior deltoids. You feel the lats activate a bit here, quite a bit here. Drive those sticks back, 70%. Hinge. Good. Once you get about parallel to the floor, bring the sticks out. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Stand back up. And ease off. Excellent. One more time here, folks. You're doing good. Drive those sticks back. Hinge. Bring those elbows out, up towards the ceiling. Try to bring them together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Stand back up. And ease off. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to focus on getting the lat quite a bit more active so we only need 1 stick for this. So for this one, we are going to be on the ground. We're going to be in a half kneeling position. So you can use a pad if you like. I'm just going to go straight to the floor here. Now, my left leg is forward and my right leg is down. So I'm in this position here. Now, being in this position, I am going to drive that back foot down. I don't really need to generate a ton of power in terms of having that big toe down. So I actually want to have the top of my foot down. So the bottom of the stick is going to be angled roughly about, I want to say 6 inches in front of the line of my left foot here. Left hand is going to be up high. This just creates more space. And I want to have my right hand roughly about rib cage height. Now the objective is to first drive that back foot down, squeeze that right glute, locks that hip into extension. Now driving the stick down with both hands. Now with that right hand, I'm going to pull in towards my rib cage. So driving that stick down about 50%. Hold that tension. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to ease off, and then I'm going to rotate the stick. Now we're going to add on something a little special here. After we get that pull, we're going to rotate to our right a little bit, further lock in that lat. So let's go through the same cues again. Drive that back foot down, squeeze that right glute, drive the stick down with both hands, pull that right elbow in towards the ribs, and then rotate to your right. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Rotate forward. Ease off that tension. And relax. Let's go 2 more here. Rotate the stick a bit. So drive that back foot down, squeeze the glute, drive the stick down with both hands, pull that right hand in. Rotate to your right. Keep that elbow in close to the rib cage. 3, 2, 1. Rotate back forward. Ease off. And relax. Let's go one more time here. Rotate the stick. Right. Activate. Foot, glute, both hands. Pull that right hand in. Rotate to your right. 3, 2, 1. Rotate back forward. Ease off. And switch sides. So I'm going to face forward for this one here. Setup is going to be the same. Right hand up. Grab the stick about rib cage height. Top of my back foot is on the floor. So same thing. Drive the back foot down, squeeze the left glute, drive the stick down with both hands. Pull that left elbow in towards the rib cage. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Excellent. Rotate that stick again. All right. Now we're going to go into the next one where we actually add in that rotation. So to activate the foot and glute, squeeze the glute, drive the both hands down into the floor, pull that left elbow in towards the rib cage, rotate to your left, keep the elbow in, 3, 2, 1, rotate back forward, ease off. Excellent. We got 2 more here. Rotate the stick a bit. Activate the foot, glute, both hands. Pull that left elbow in towards the rib cage. Rotate to your left. 3, 2, 1. Rotate forward. Ease off. Excellent. One more time here, folks. Doing good. Drive the back foot down, squeeze that left glute, drive both hands into the floor, pull that left elbow in, rotate to your left, hold, 3, 2, 1, back forward, ease off, and relax. Excellent, good. Now it's going to be the part where things get a little bit more challenging. We're going to go into a tall kneeling overhead press with a kettlebell. So we are going to need the pad for this, and we're going to need a stick for us to stay stable. Now I'm going to grab a kettlebell here. Now, a tall kneeling position, I want to say nice and tall, so it is going to be important for us to drive our big toes into the floor. So my ankles are dorsiflex. I got all my toes into the floor here. Now, to safely pick up the kettlebell or front rack it, you can go from here and then up to this front rack position. So I'm going to retrieve the stick. Now I want the stick to be angled in towards me, and I want to drive that stick down. This allows me to keep that core tension. So drive the stick down about 50% tension. Keep control of that rib cage. From here, I'm going to press the kettlebell out overhead, bring my elbow in close to my ear, and then back down, back to that front rack position. Let's go again. So press the kettlebell up, keep that tension. That's 2. Excellent. Press the kettlebell up. 3. Good. Press. 4. Again. Press. 5. Let's go 3 more. Press the kettlebell up. 6. 2 more. Press. 7. Excellent. 1 more. 8. Back down. Ease off tension. Want to place the stick down. Safe to bring the kettlebell down. Now we're going to switch sides.
I can't make this any quieter.
Sorry about that. So now, same thing. Use both hands. Get that kettlebell up into a front rack position. Go ahead and retrieve the stick. Same thing. Arm roughly about shoulder height. Bottom of the stick is angled in. Drive the stick down. 50%. Press up. 1. Press. 2. Press. 3. Press. 4. Press. 5. Press. 6. 2 more. Press. 7. 1 more time. Press. 8. Excellent. Ease off. Want to place the stick down. Bring the kettlebell back down safely. Excellent. Let's take a second here. So this is a really good way not only to train the rib cage, but also train that core tension into yourself to be in a nice tall position as we go into those presses here. So this takes away any potential at leveraging, especially utilizing the legs to get that kettlebell up. So now, I'm going to move that over to the side. We're going to change angles a bit. We're going to be in a push-up position, tall plank. Now the objective here is you want to hold that one arm tall plank position while driving the stick across the body into the wall. So we need to make sure we're keeping our core engaged here, as well as making sure that we're in a good position to drive the stick into the wall. So the underhand or the stick, other hand that's on the stick, that's actually going to be lined up with the shoulder here. So I'm going to move the pad. Kettlebell here. I'm going to set up on the floor. Now, you want the inside hand to be lined up with your mid-chest here. This just allows us so that when we get in position, we're in a good aligned position here. So feet are out, going to be out wide. And I'm actually want the stick to be under the inside hand or behind the wrist. So from here, we're going to first get into that tall plank position on one arm, or one arm push-up position. So get in position, stay nice and tall. From here, hand is straight down, not on the floor, but hovering. Now we're going to drive that hand towards the wall. Should feel that chest activate. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Bring the knees down. And let's take a second here. So now that you know what that feels like to be in that position, we're going to start to ramp up the tension as we go every repetition here. So hands lined up in the middle. Get in that position. Arms straight. Drive with 60%. Push. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Knees down. Reset. We're going to go 70% on this next one. Arms straight. Get in that tall position. Push. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Relax. Last one. Let's go 80% here. Get set in position. Up. Push. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Relax. Take a second here. I'm going to turn around for this one, so we're going to do that same thing. And actually, we're going to be here, so you actually get what it looks like from the side. So we're going to set up the same way. First one's just going to be a little bit of a warm-up. This will get that positioning. So get in position, tall position, grab the stick, push. 3, 2, 1. Ease off and relax. So 60%, 70%, then 80% here, folks. Arms straight. Get up in position. Hold. Push. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Excellent. Got 70% on this next one. Get in position. Hover. Push. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Excellent. Let's go one more time. Get in position. 80%. Push. 3, 2, 1. Ease off and relax. Good. All right. So now is where we get into the deep fascial stretching and doing a cool down. So since we did do a lot of presses, did a little bit of posterior chain work, a little bit of lat work, we're now going to go through, start stretching out all the tissues that we did utilize today. All right. So we're first going to start off with getting the lat and the tricep to stretch out a bit here. So for this, we're going to need one stick, and it's in my right hand here, and I want to have it behind my head. Now, with my right hand, I want to get that right hand down as far as I can to the base of my neck, so you can walk your hand down if you need to. Now, the objective here is to pull the stick apart, only about 15% tension. Now from here, I'm going to laterally flex to my left and pull down more so with that left hand for the tricep stretch and the lat. I'm going to come back up, ease off tension, and I want to switch sides here. So we're going to go back and forth. So right hand is at the small of the back, left hand, walk it down. So pull down with the right hand, laterally flex to the right. You're always pulling the right hand away from the left. Slowly come back and ease off. Let's go ahead and switch again, one last time. Bring the right hand down. Lock your shoulders from the back. So pull down with that left hand. Laterally flex to the left. 3, 2, 1. Back up. Ease off. Let's go ahead and switch. Bring your left hand up and over. Right hand at the small of the back. The left hand down. So pull down with the right hand. Laterally flex to the right. 3, 2, 1. Back up and ease off. Excellent. Good. So now we're going to get into opening up that T-spine, doing some rotations here. So I'm going to take the pad. Now I'm going to face the kettlebells here. Now, I want to have my left knee down. Since my left knee is down, I'm going to be rotating to my right first. So I'll actually angle here. And so my right hand is going to be up. Now, my back foot, I do want to drive my big toe into the ground. So dorsiflexing that ankle. Lightly drive the back foot into the floor. Squeeze the left glute to lock the hip into extension. Similar to how the drill we did earlier, we're now doing this in a half kneeling position. So right hand is up. And as the right hand is up, I'm going to allow that right hand to come down. And I want to drive the stick into the wall and reach across with that left hand. Squeezing that left glute, keeping that hip in extension. Going to slowly come back up. Excellent. We're going to do that again. So bring that right hand out, driving it into the wall, reach across with the left. Come back up. Excellent. Let's go one more time. Rotate to your right. Reach across with the left. 3, 2, 1. Back up. And ease off. Now I'm going to switch. So my right knee is down. Left leg is forward. Yeah, same thing. Left hand is up. So drive that left hand into the wall. Rotate towards your left. Reach across with the right. Make sure you're squeezing that right glute. Driving that back foot down. Slowly come out. Excellent. Let's go again. Keep driving that stick into the wall. Reach across with the right. Back up. Excellent. One more time. Bring the stick out. Reach across with the right. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out. And ease off. Excellent. Now we're going to stretch the chest in particular here. So for this one, we are going to kind of hang here. So the position is going to be a little different. So I'm going to have my feet at roughly about hip width, maybe a little wider if you're more comfortable. Bottoms of the sticks are going to be in line with the balls and toes of both feet. And I want to have my thumbs facing upward, so I'm gripping with the rope grip here. Now, you can grip higher if you don't want to actually get that hang going as much, or you can grip lower. It all depends on you and its preference. So I'm going to go with a forehead height grip. Now from here, what I'm going to do, sticks are out to my side. Lightly drive those sticks down. Then I'm going to hinge my hips back, and I'm going to hang. I want to get a real good hang here. Feel that chest open up. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back up nice and slow. And ease off. I'm going to bring my hands down a little bit more. Now I'm going to get a little bit more of a hang. So, hands are out. Lightly drive the sticks into the floor. Hinge back. Hands come out to the side, line up with the shoulders. Now I'm going to drop my knees a little bit more so I get more weight in those hands. Good. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Ease off. Bring the hands a slight bit lower. Last one. Slightly drive those sticks into the floor. Same thing. Drive those hips back. Hands out to the side. Get more of a hang. You can come onto the toes of your feet. Allow your heels to come off the floor. Get a good hang going. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Nice and slow. And ease off. So let's finish up with a bow and arrow variation. However, we're going to use the wall here. And so what we're going to do, we're actively going to push ourselves into the bow and arrow by utilizing the stick to create tension with the inside hand here. So I'm going to have the stick angled up against the wall here. Now my hand is going to be roughly where it typically is for the bow and arrow, which is roughly right about hip, somewhere between hip to rib cage height. Now I have the stick about a couple inches from the outside of my midfoot here. I have my right hand in towards the wall. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to drive the stick into the wall and drive my hips away from the stick. That's the first movement. Then we're going to take that outside hand, reach up and over. So first thing, I want to drive my hips away, push that right hand in towards the wall, and then I'm going to take that left hand, reach up and over. 3, 2, 1. Come back up and ease off. Feels a little bit different than a regular bow and arrow, right? So we're going to do that again. So drive the hips away first. Drive that right hand in towards the wall. Reach up with the left. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Excellent. Ease off. Let's go one more time, folks. Then we're going to switch sides. So drive those hips away. Push that right hand in towards the wall. Reach up. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So I'm going to turn around here. Right, so going to get set up. Feet about roughly hip to shoulder width apart. So drive the hips away. Drive that left hand in towards the wall. Reach up and over with the right hand. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Excellent. Let's go 2 more here. So drive that hand into the wall. Drive the hips away from the stick. Reach up and over with the right. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Ease off. Let's go one more time here, folks. So drive the hips away. Push that left hand in towards the wall. Reach up and over with the right hand. 3, 2, 1. Ease off. And that's it. That, my friends, concludes today's Stick Mobility class. Hope everybody had a good class and enjoyed it. Wanted to keep it more focused on upper body. I'll be sure to catch y'all on the next one. Have a good day.